This girl claimed I was fucking the dog I rescued. It's really interesting that the people who believed what this person said because of word of mouth are the same people who scoffed at the idea of any essays being committed by Hamas on October 7th. Do you guys remember a content creator who still exists, actually? Do you guys know a content creator called We're in Hell? He's a YouTuber. He's got like a couple 100,000 subs, I think. And if you go to his breadtube.fandom.com, which exists, he has controversies. Accused of sexually assaulting Marina Dove, and provoking unwanted contacts after the assault. Marina attempted a restorative justice process with him to allow him to address his substance abuse to no avail. Sarah and Neil from the Leftist Cooks and Kaelin Conrad were concerned about the lack of accountability process from within the community. Leslie X, Pinko Punko, Ryan Beard, Ro Ramden, Lily Simpson, Adequate Emily, Play Conversations Podcast, The Surfs, and Sophie from Mars, who previously assisted in helping Sam with making a video, also threw in support and solidarity for Marina as well. John the Duncan, the Dang Dad, Noah Samson, and FD Signifier. God, it's the real who's who of political titans over here. Went on record saying that when made aware of the assault, they stopped talking and working with Sam. Turb also decided to discontinue collaboration with Chill Goblin. One of Sam's Discord moderators stepped down. Hoots, mainly Mandy, and Ponderful shared many YouTubers have known for a while and kept the situation within their whisper networks. Thought Slime, one more, was made aware of Sam's actions and was misled into believing there was genuine accountability taking place, thus becoming disappointed because they were friends. Evie Lupine, who has shared the audience, asked for the allegations to be taken seriously. Tom Nicholas, Jose, and Anna Marie Forcino concurred. When Sam said he would be making a video clarifying the subject, he was immediately called out. Sneaky non-apology. I'm a prison abolitionist. I care about restorative justice and rehabilitation, but that process relies on full accountability. I'm concerned about the allegations that We're in Hell committed sexual assault and has been accountable to the survivor. Yeah, he did a whole apology thing, how he admitted it. I think what happened was he'd broken up with this Marina Dove person, but they hung out sometime after the breakup and they went to sleep together. And apparently he tried to initiate sex with her while she was sleeping. She woke up and told him to stop, and then that was the assault. And apparently he had substance abuse issues that he wasn't accountable for. And yeah, apparently he just didn't do what these guys wanted him to. That's all I remember, really. I don't remember that much of it. But he put his apology out. People told him to fucking fuck off, and that was it. He lost a few thousand subs, kept on making videos. One about how the men are not all right, which is interesting. But yeah. But now, based on what happened, I think with I don't know, Vadim, Creationist Cat, a LeftTube veteran video essayist, he's been around for 10 years now or something, has spoken up against Marina. Not to say that what happened to her didn't happen. It seems that the guy admitted it. So yeah. But something new apparently. Several brave people stepped forward Tuesday with accounts of serious harm done. At a time when they should be healing, Marina X Dove is recklessly lying, specifically regarding James, aka Chill Goblin. Ooh! It's horrible. I have to speak up about it and set the record straight. Thread. Oh, because he liked a tweet from Merrick, I think, about Sophie from Mars being sanctimonious whilst also being abusive and putting out cigarettes on people. Even though it might be the case that the person was who apparently was getting cigarettes burns on them was talking about was tweeting about how she liked it or some shit. Oh fuck, I don't know. It's a bit wacky out there, guys. Not that it discounts other things that she might have been doing, because I think she was also like drugging people, or she was accused of that, or pressuring people to take drugs. I don't know. Anyway, not protecting you, but apparently We're in Hell liked the tweet that was having a go at Sophie from Mars. So, ooh. Not protecting you or Sophie, the infamous mediator, anymore. It's really funny you're feeling vindicated about this situation when you're a sexual abuser and sent your bestie to harass me when I was ill into reneging my statement without you taking any flack for it. I don't want you to indemnify Sam at all. You doing this would be massively helpful to me. Sorry you've been sick lately, but by saying the things you said about me, you ruined my life and career. I am not Sam and had nothing to do with what went on between you two. Said the things you said about me. Uh, I claimed that when I was at his apartment, Chill Goblin forced me to sit on the floor like a dog. That Chill Goblin repeatedly forced me to relive my trauma after he found out about my PTSD. I called him a predator, a creep, and an abuser. None of these things were true in any way. Interesting. These are the full things. Hang on. People I considered friends have cut me out of their life because they believed the untrue things you said about me. Talks about accountability. Here's an example of something you could post that would change my life and allow me to start reaching out to my old friends. So this is him saying he's been lied about, basically, but no confirmation that he has been lied about. Let's see. I initially became aware of this in June when Marina first posted this accusation. James replied with this thread providing additional context, which very clearly shows that even the screenshots Marina provided above are wildly misleading. Oh. I would normally never do this, but I'm going to post receipts. Marina, after you made a ton of accusatory posts about me in March, I reached out to try and initiate a mediation. When we spoke, you told me you didn't want an apology from me. Okay. Hi, Marina. I hope this message finds you well. I hope it's okay for me to message you here. I got your email address from Sam, but he doesn't know that I'm reaching out. I tried messaging you on Discord and Twitter first, but there was a block. I wanted to reach out to ensure you were getting healthy and do what I can to help make you whole. That's why I wanted to propose to participate in a mediation session. I truly believe that we can leave this session in a better place where we are right now. A therapist and YouTube creator by the name of Blub has reached out to me, offered to help by acting as mediator. I think he'd be great, but it's cool if you prefer someone else. I understand this is not an easy thing for you, but I heard that you were hoping I would reach out. It's very possible I wasn't given accurate information there, though, and if that's the case, my apologies. If you're open to it, I'd love to discuss the details. Make arrangements for the mediation session. I can also reach out to What's Therapy and tell them to get in touch with you. We have to, oh God, this is so, what? Getting a YouTube therapist to, okay. Thank you for taking the time to read my message, and I hope to hear back from you soon. Let's find a way forward that does not inflict any more harm. Is this a practical joke, Lamau? Sorry, it's April Fool's. I just need to make sure. Lol, no, it's not a joke. Okay, great timing though. I still laughed. Makes sense. I was so confused. You made up the original post about me in June. I really don't understand why that was warranted. It's difficult though because Sam and I are different people. I feel like I've been lumped into answering for his actions in a way that I don't think is fair. Mental illness. I'm trying my best to see how my actions made you feel I was worthy of some sort of vitriol you saw my direction. I just didn't trust you. I assumed the worst. Because if Sam has your back and I know how he is behind closed doors, then how do I trust anyone else around him? But Marina, just this past month, you posted some more horrible things about me that I think we've agreed are just not true. Why did you do that? I don't understand. Well, up until now, I just assumed you had his back on everything. It's been so difficult for me because I wanted to so badly defend myself, but the last thing I wanted to do was muddy the waters and discredit a sexual assault victim. I just felt like everyone was going to let him get away with it. So I've just had to let it all happen. Horrible, like I never understood until the last few weeks, but being cancelled is just as bad as everyone says it is. I've never heard from him after September, like no one checked in. I understand that must have been hard. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you were failed by multiple people. Ask for clarification about the false things. I've even said I can tell people to cool it on you because I don't actually harbor any resentment now that I'm getting a chance to tell you how I feel. But I don't know if you understand how much you hurt me in all this. It's not just about my career. My reputation has been completely destroyed. I'm getting death threats. So tell me what you want. It's been horrible for my mental health. I've dealt with depression before, but it's been years since it's been this bad. A nice tweet, boost your content, a statement. I'll threaten someone. What would you like? I'm sorry. I think this may be coming off like an attack. I don't mean it like that. Let's take a few deep breaths. No, not at all. I just wanted to know what I can do to make it better. Okay, I appreciate that. But as far as you and I go, you asked me how you can make things right. Another thing I never in a million years expected from you, and I really don't know. I feel like we're kind of impossible situation right now because the things you said about me are completely tied to your essay allegations against Sam. What I'd love would be for you to make a public statement saying how all the things you accused me of were false. I'd make sure the person shared it. Look, dude, we can tell people after talking we smoothed some issues over. But like that would unavoidably make your claim against Sam look weak because abusers need their victim to feel isolated. Nah. Right. The flight thing is definitely Sam's fault. I'm just saying. I don't think there's a way. I think Sam is the we're in hell guy. I don't think there's a way you could use these things. The things I would want you to clarify publicly to make Sam look bad, I honestly think coming forward would just make you look unreliable and untrustworthy. I don't think so. And since it's tied to a sexual assault claim, it would undermine your testimony about that. And then it would be harder for other survivors to come forward in the future. Damn, this chill goblin is very, at least saying all the right things as far as being considerate to all his shit, even though apparently she's like falsely accused him of stuff. What the fuck? Sam is not we're in hell. Okay, sorry. I'm not trying to fight here or anything. I'm definitely not trying to defend Sam. Just trying to think. I don't think you should post a statement retracting things you said. Are you sure it's not Sam? I thought it was. It seems like it's Sam, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. I would love for you to post that retraction. I never expected that to be on the table. Lol, it's fine. I just think it makes sense. But my instincts are telling me that it'll be bad overall, like how people will take it. Okay, well, they can suck my dick, lol. They gave me a bunch of money and that was it. I don't want money. I just want that little man to say he's sorry and mean it. And like acknowledge he got really weird about it too and made me feel worse. But talking to him and feeling safe around him are so out of my mind right now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. My mind has been warped this last month by the online mob. People always seem to take things the worst possible way and they're out for blood and drama. Really? Is that a fact? I went away for a month and we put the conversation on pause. After thinking about it, I changed my mind and asked if you'd be willing to post the apology you offered. You said yes. Oh. This is not the don't post anything. What would you post if you were to make a statement? It's not out of character for me to emphasize community care over retribution. Got the closure I need from you. My own shitty behavior I need to work on. What needed to happen was you and I needed to talk through our issues, and I needed to apologize for posting about you when it was mostly projection and paranoia about Sam. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I didn't really need anything from you at that point either. I just didn't feel safe telling you what was happening so you could look out for Sam. Thanks, I appreciate that. Very glad. I have to draft something up for you. Frame as a co-statement. You don't have to write anything. Doing laundry. So basically, I would apologize to you for dragging you into my issues with Sam in an unproductive way last year. It was a mistake, okay? Clarify that Sam contributed to a lot of these hostile feelings, at least on my end. Okay. Something I owed a comrade. Jesus Christ. I owed a comrade better commitment. And I don't feel that sending death threats and cutting you out is what should have been done. Because while I have my own complaints about you, how you handled the situation, as well, absolutely none of them arise to the level of harassment and punishment. I'd appreciate if you could clarify the things in particular that I made you sit on the floor like a dog. I purposely triggered your trauma after you told me your boundaries. I'm a predator, creeper, abuser. If you say these are not true, I don't think there'd be any need to get into details. Okay, jolly good. And those are, again, things that should have stayed offline because I wasn't really communicating fully that this is how I felt. Not that I was told specifically what to do. Oh. I felt shitty because what he said was going on. I felt like I was just talking about Sam. Okay, all right. Right. So did she end up doing this, or was there my online community has basically denounced me, and I was getting my hopes up that if you posted this apology clarifying what was untrue, then I could start reaching out to the friends I'd lost. But then you backed out, which is honestly understandable. I was still devastated. This chill goblin is trying to be is just like being so accommodating to someone who seems to have like lied about him, apparently. Okay. This was in June 26th, so this didn't get any traction at all. I guess because he's a small creator, or starting wide, I'm going to whittle it down, make sure we're on the same page. Sounds good, no rush. That was 4th. This is American, isn't it? So this is like April. Then 2 weeks later, just over 2 weeks later, how's it going? Any progress in the statement? Mentally stuck on this. Hey, are you around today? We're approaching the like almost a month. Just got back to the States. No chance to edit. Been sick as a dog. Trip was good. Do you want to workshop what you've got so far? I know you're busy. Oh God, she's getting cold feet about it. Okay. So sorry, fucking hell, just to catch everyone up. Okay, it seems to be so this Marina person accused We're in Hell of sexual assault. He didn't seem to have denied it. He seems to have accepted it. But apparently they were going to do an offline rehabilitation process that he wasn't meeting his end of, according to them. And it went public. He put out a public apology. She didn't think it was good enough. She said and told him to fuck off, basically. That's where we are now. But apparently, I didn't know this, but in so doing, of holding accountable the We're in Hell guy, she also laid false accusations, it seems to be, at Chill Goblin. It seems to be that they spoke afterwards, and she was offering to clarify things publicly about Chill Goblin, like in a public statement. But then at some point now, where we're at, she's not replying to him. And we don't know why. I think you and Sam should probably deal with this. I don't know what me clarifying that you didn't tell me to sit on the floor, but instead make me feel unwelcome in your home because your homie was lying to you is exactly what I need to be doing at this point. There's no way to discuss this without further indemnifying Sam, and I don't feel comfortable speaking about him anymore. I've been sick and off the last 2 months and spending time with my partner. I haven't had time to dedicate to smoothing over problems my ex caused by abusing me to the point I acted wild. I don't want to indemnify Sam at all. You doing this would be massively helpful to me. I'm sorry you've been sick. Oh God. People I considered friends of I would leak the I would have leaked the DMs by now if someone was doing it. Oh God. People I considered friends have cut me out of their life because they believed the untrue things you said about me. You're someone who talks about accountability all the time, and I thought you might have been able to take some here. You wanted me to take accountability for your friend being so abusive to me that I snapped. That looks insane. You're upset about semantics when it's your behavior that people don't like. And clearly, you haven't changed because you were badgering me almost daily like it's a chore. You are entitled and you don't understand how off putting it is. Like, why aren't those things true? Because Sam was abusing me. He was lying about you to me. He was complaining about you, even when I told him I didn't want to be involved. He's the problem. He's the one who needs to be held accountable. I apologize to you here because I felt bad because I didn't consider Sam would be abusive to his male friends. I simply cannot emotionally handle discussing my abuse publicly since after trying to write this out, it's clear so much of it is still tied around my abuser. Whoa. For transparency's sake, I'll post a link to the full conversation in a few minutes. Just going to redact anything potentially doxable first. So full link to the Discord. Oh yeah, okay. What we got here? Is this just the whole log? Oh my God. Okay, wow. There's a lot more there. Did this person really just screenshot? You know, you can, you know, there are different ways to grab conversations from Discord, right? You can get it all on one page. Poor guy. God. I ain't reading all that. No way. Okay. So, That's page 1 of Vadim's thread. Chill Goblin hasn't published the entire conversation here. Marina's screenshots make it seem like James demanded they post a statement exonerating him. In reality, this was clearly something Marina had offered and was writing with James. Tell me what you want. Gotcha. Makes sense. They gave me a bunch of money and that was it. Okay, I guess that's maybe a GoFundMe. I don't know. What would it look like? A draft. Apologize for you to you for dragging you into my issues. Mistake. Okay. They have repeatedly called for him to be deplatformed like they are here. Based on what? That exchange clearly isn't harassment, and by their own admission, nothing they've claimed about James is true. I'm sorry, but this is straight up clown shit. Damn. Vadim is gonna have a Is Vadim gonna have a left tube moment? Uh-oh. Is Vadim gonna have a left tube moment? My take on all this is, if anything, James is being unbelievably patient and understanding throughout this exchange, especially considering this is someone who's wrongfully accused him of being a creep, a predator, harassing them, and even abusing his cat. Okay. Yet they show no sign of actually believing these accusations at all throughout their exchange. That is baffling. It makes zero sense. That is, if we are to believe any of the incredibly severe claims they have made for months and continue to make to this day. I have many mutuals with Marina, and I know all of your hearts are in the right place. Allegations should be taken seriously, but I've looked into this extensively, and I'm afraid things don't add up. To clarify, this is one of the left tubers involved in this crowd. To clarify, you've left out all mention of the sexual abuse Marina mentions about Sam. That's fairly striking. I'm wondering if you're implying in this tweet or believe that Marina is also recklessly lying about being assaulted. I feel like the problem has been that for too long, Marina has conflated the two of them whenever discussing this. It's a big problem, and you bringing up that here kind of speaks to that point. We can both agree that they're two separate people, though, right, Kaylin? Smiley face. Oh my god, he's a debate bro. Vadim's a debate bro. Okay. They're separate people, but the tweet you're QTing discusses both of them, and in this specific situation, there's crucial context. These are chat logs between the victim of assault and the close friend of the perpetrator. I've answered your questions in good faith. Will you? Accusations of doing a patriarchy really damaged my bro. Who is the real victim? I'm not part of this crowd. I have nothing to do with this crowd. This crowd used to like me. Less of them do now. Probably most of them don't. That's so good. That's really good for me. That's really my life is my life is very good right now. What the fuck? Okay. Thank God. Okay, let's see. I think I need to boost quite soon, by the way. Sorry, hang on. Let me check when I'm doing this. Where's the time? 20 minutes. Okay. We have time to read. Merrick did a thread about this as well. Oh, that's it. Okay. So apparently Merrick, it's funny that there are things you hear on the internet and you don't really know where they came from, and then it all comes together. I don't know if you guys know much about Merrick, but she's had a lot of accusations placed against her. She's probably one of the only people on the internet who's had more outrageous accusations made against her than I have. And multiple of them as well, not just like one or two.